Arbor Place Mall and the City of Douglasville are proud to present City Connector with your host Jeff Knowles and Marcia Hampton. Today's show is all about Octoberfest and the activities happening in downtown Douglasville. Our guest, Main Street Manager Stephanie Elworth, Douglasville Cultural Arts Center Executive Director Laura Lieberman, and Douglas County Road Runners VP Karen Hopkins. They're all here to tell you everything you need to know to enjoy Octoberfest in the city of Douglasville. Our musical guest today, Michaela Watson. Now please welcome the stars of our show, Jeff Knowles and Marcia Hampton.
Welcome to another episode of City Connector. I'm Jeff Knowles.
I'm Marcia Hampton.
And we right here live Arbor Place Mall, the last Tuesday of every month except for today.
I was getting ready to say, if you say so.
Except for today. Our leader, fearless leader of City TV has rescheduled us because of some vacationing conflicts. But today we're live at Arbor Place Mall, not the last Tuesday of the month.
City staff goes on vacation?
No.
Okay.
I think it was something to do with the mall.
Oh,
maybe.
okay.
I don't know.
Gotcha.
But and she's back there pointing at all the film crews, saying that they like to go on vacation from time to time. We have a great show in store. We're going to talk about fall events, I believe. I think we cover this every year. Great episode because there's a lot going on in Douglasville in October.
That's right.
So October the 20th.
You always do that. You talk
bright and early, October 20th, like 7-ish, 6-ish, something right before the sun comes up.
6:30 in the morning.
We get started
with
some great events. That's why Stephanie's here to talk to us. Tell us a little bit about that, Stephanie.
Well, October 20th, like you said, is a very big day. It's a full packed day of events in the downtown. We begin with our annual quad, which is a 100-mile bike ride, and it's for charity. This year, all the profits will be going to the United Way. So that starts bright and early at 8 o'clock in the morning. Then that is followed at 10 o'clock by our Tyke Ride. And it's always a really fun event. It's an opportunity for kids to bring their bikes out and have a little bit of a race. Right there in downtown, we block off Church Street, and it's really fun. I know that your daughter's participated in the past and had a good time.
She did.
Forcefully. I heard.
No, she wanted to last year, and we had a flat tire.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, kids can bring their tricycles, their bicycles, anything that they can ride on that is bike-like, and come down and register. You can even register in advance or on the day of if you need to. And that's at 10 o'clock. And then at 11 o'clock we start...
Oh, wait a minute. What's the maximum age?
For the Tyke Ride.
Oh, for the Tyke Ride?
Yes.
I think it's 8.
We'll have, I'm pretty certain CTV will correct us.
I apologize for that.
Sorry for asking the question. I didn't know you weren't going to know the answer
Well,
to that one,
Stephanie's filling in for Randy today. So Randy, our tourism director, who's in charge of the event, so she's filling in.
Yeah.
It's okay. Just make something up. We'll stick with it.
8 years old.
8 years old.
Sounds
Everybody,
good.
8 years old is the maximum age for children in the Tyke Ride.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a minimum age for riding in the quad?
If you can, for riding in the quad?
Yeah.
No, there is not.
Wow.
Now, where do you sign up for the quad?
You can sign up at active.com and register in advance. And you can register the day of, but it does help to register in advance. That way, when you get there, you just pick up your swag bag and your number.
Is it going to be cold this year?
No.
I didn't realize that she was a meteorologist, but
I freelance as a meteorologist.
I just checking.
One of my many talents.
Gotcha. The question I was going to ask, she said 100 mile, but can they do other distances?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Well, and that's a good question because we're waiting for the routes to come out.
Wow, and can you imagine who does the routes?
Jeff Knowles does our routes for us.
Oh, wow, and it's not done.
That's one of his many talents.
Those routes are done. Thank you.
Okay, and then what choices will folks have?
They'll have a 50-ish.
A 50-ish?
Somewhere around 30-ish.
Oh.
And then it's not even 100. It's more like 100-ish.
Okay, so are you actually going to be participating this year?
Probably not.
Wow, that's 2 years in a row. He did that 1 year, the first year, kind of backed out.
I did. It was a very challenging. It's a very challenging route, if I do say so myself.
I'm actually going to do it this year. I'm planning on doing it this year. I'm going to do the 30-ish this year.
I may do the 30-ish. If I'm back in time for the Tyke Ride, I'll do the 30-ish.
I think he's only doing it because of the competition, Stephanie. He's a little
trust
bit
me,
afraid.
I'm no competition. Jeff has put a hill in the 30-ish.
Yeah.
No.
And he knows this hill will kill you.
That's right.
It'll break you. You will, if you can complete this hill, you will know that you are a true cyclist.
So folks can't count on you, Stephanie, leading off the race this year as you did last year?
Unfortunately, no, and I'm sad to disappoint the spectators that were a part of that, and the people that were almost injured in that last year, Jason Post.
That was actually pretty funny. A first for a lot of us.
For those who weren't there,
that's why you don't let the blind girl drive.
Stephanie led the bicyclist out at a blistering pace of around 55 miles an hour in our downtown Douglasville, which is not real easy to keep up with on a bicycle.
With a camera crew
in the back.
Yeah,
over the railroad tracks. It was very interesting.
Yeah, I was a little excited. I'd never driven that truck before, in my defense.
But it was fun. It made for a fun day. So that means we started out.
Yeah, it made for some really good footage from the back of the truck.
All right, right after the trike ride.
After the trike ride, 11 o'clock, we've got our Main Street Market, which starts up. And then at 1 o'clock, we are going to have our dance competition. And this is our annual dance competition. It is very, very popular. We're excited. Every year it brings a huge crowd, and it just gets bigger and bigger. It's local dance companies. It's local high schools come out. Sometimes there's team dances, sometimes there's single dances, and you can see a variety of different dance techniques, from ballet to jazz to hip hop. It's really fun. It's a really great event, and that'll go till 3 o'clock.
All right, looks like a fun-filled day at least.
Thousands of people in the downtown area. If you want to be a part of it, downtown Douglasville.
And where can you park?
You know what? It's such a great question, because as of yesterday, we now have a 300 capacity parking deck right on Church Street, right adjacent to our downtown plaza. There is amazing parking in downtown Douglasville now, and it is free parking.
To fit thousands of people.
Cyclist beware.
Well, seriously, cyclists beware, because there is a height limitation.
So be very cautious. If you are transporting your bikes on your roof, you'll need to stop and take them off before you enter into the parking deck.
Yeah.
Cyclists beware.
Yeah.
If it's on the back, you should be fine.
Yeah.
If it's on the roof,
please
take extra precaution and drink your coffee before you get there, so you're aware that your bicycle's still on top.
You know,
we'll try to have somebody out there waving you. They're not going to jump out in front of you and stop you from careening into the parking deck.
But I would hate for somebody to ruin their very expensive bike.
Yes,
yeah, and as a second safety precaution, in the words of Greg Roberts, please wear your helmet.
That's awesome.
Absolutely.
Quoting Greg Roberts.
Thanks for coming out and sharing that with
us.
It
was a pleasure.
And we'll be right back with more City Connector right here at Arbor Place Mall. Welcome back to City Connector right here at Arbor Place Mall. Our next guest today is Laura Lieberman of the Cultural Arts Council of Douglasville and Douglas County. We talked about a lot going on October 20th.
That's right.
And I think that's about it. So what's Laura here to talk about?
Stuff going on October 20th.
Really?
The Arts Council has for quite a long time been doing something right before Halloween for the community, and it's our annual chili cook-off. And this year, it's going to be better than ever. In fact, we're now just on waiting lists.
That's awesome.
We have filled all of our cookers.
How can it be better than ever?
Easily. We just keep improving, and we have more people in the community involved. So we expect to have 4,000 or 5,000 people here. And, we work with the runners for their wonderful run. I think you'll be talking to the people who are running as well.
We will.
So we start kind of a 3, 4, 5, 6-ring circus, which is what we like at the Arts Council. And our big news this year is, for several years we did not have a sole sponsor, a presenting sponsor. And I'm here to announce that John Blakely Ford will be our presenting sponsor this year. We're so grateful to them.
Everybody go out and buy a truck or car at John Blakely Ford.
We're trying to figure out where we're going to fit these cars in your routes so we can have a few cars out there. I thought we'd talk about that at some point, but we're real pleased they've joined us.
Just drive them right up on there. It'll be fine.
Thank you.
Are they also going to be cooking as well?
I think they're going to be sponsoring.
Okay.
But we have all these people cooking, and what people do is come and buy tickets. For $1 you get 1 ticket, which is a taste, or 3 tickets or $3 is a bowl of chili. We always have lots of different kinds. This year's no exception. I hear there are secret recipes coming in from the Douglas County Sentinel.
Oh, wow.
Which is a first for them.
Wow.
I expect theirs to be hot.
I would assume so.
You know, and we've got favorites like our county coroner, who always makes a great pot of chili.
Randy does turn out with some good chili.
He does.
Is he going to be in a different spot or the same spot?
He has to be in that spot.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the
All right.
tax commissioner's next to him. That's
Okay.
the way it works.
Down there next to Irish Bread Pub's entrance. Okay.
Correct. Correct.
Just for those people who frequent, we'll make sure that they don't get too many changes.
Correct. But I think they can find lots of candidates out cooking. Both Democratic and Republican Party, a couple of churches, a lot of businesses come in. We're just going to have a great time. And of course, for the kids, if they wear a costume, they get a goodie bag.
Wow.
And we have a contest for best costumes in sort of the little bitties, the middle bitties, and then the older kids. And they're usually art supplies because we want to encourage creativity.
Absolutely.
So, we expect just to have a ball. Last year, I think we had 3,000 or 4,000 people, and we're going to have perfect weather.
That's right. Always.
Almost always.
I heard it's not going to be cool. So
Really?
it's going to, I asked Stephanie up here just a minute ago, I asked if it was going to be cold in the morning, and she said no. So maybe it'll just be 70-ish all day
Just
long.
cold enough to enjoy some hot beans.
That's
what
right.
we're
Exactly.
hoping. So-
Exactly.
And the other groups that are involved with us, is the 4-H, has their kids, they're master gardeners, scouts. They're selling drinks and desserts and hot dogs to raise money for theirs. Otherwise, the proceeds go to the Cultural Arts Council, and we'll use them for our programming throughout the year. So
Tell us about how you win this chili cook-off.
there are 3 prizes.
Okay?
There's Best Decorated Booth, and if you've been, and I know you have,
I have.
there have been some pretty exotic booths. I think Downtown Development Authority a couple years ago had
did.
King Tut's tomb
They
and the
did,
mummy,
yep.
and it was quite stellar. Then we have, and we have local artists who decide on that. Then we have the Best Tasting, and we have a secret group of judges,
Okay.
very secret, because
Can
they
you
do
tell
not
us who
want to
they
be
are?
bribed. No.
Can you tell us who they are?
Can I tell you who they are? No.
I am not a judge
You are not a judge.
this year, but I have been in the past.
Okay. And your stomach let you down, so you couldn't do it again for us?
I guess I didn't do a good job.
Oh, do you want to be asked back?
No.
Okay.
I actually am very, very active during that exact same time. It's either my daughter or me. One will run in the. We'll talk about that in a minute. This is a different event,
So,
but it is there's a lot
so
going on.
you know what the judging's like.
I
We're
do. It's
hyper organized,
very.
totally anonymous,
very
and we definitely get the best chili.
absolutely.
And our judges cling to their anonymity for so many reasons. And then the other big prize, of course, is most sold, and we announce that the week after.
Okay.
And what's been interesting is our prize winners on that, on most sold, have sold more than 20 gallons of chili for the last 4 or
Wow.
5 years. It's huge. And we want people to get there nice and early. We start at 6,
Okay.
and it goes until 9. We've had live music historically, but lots of our cookers told us that the music was getting in the way of their sales. So we're just going to have party tapes, and it'll be a party.
That'd be great. So at this rate, if anybody wants to participate, they'll just have to wait, call you up, and sign up to be on the waiting list?
Yeah, we do have a waiting list because usually we have a couple of people that at the last minute, for whatever reason, can't make it. But this year they look like a bunch of stalwarts, so there may or may not be any more spaces. And we just hope everyone comes out. And it's one of those things, like the September Saturdays, like Taste of Douglasville, where just everybody in the community is out having a good time being together. And we appreciate the city
That's good.
letting us do this and partnering with us.
And
on
again,
it.
parking right there in downtown Douglasville.
That's right.
We used to have 150 spaces. Now we have 300 right there in the parking deck, right where we used to have 150 spaces.
Always.
Of course, I think a run that would be really fun would be through the parking
I
deck.
think that would be great.
An obstacle course through the parking
You
deck.
could do that.
We can
Or
talk
a
to Johnny
tyke.
about that.
A tyke bike
Throughout
race
the-
through the
Down
park.
from the top level, yeah.
Wow.
I think you need to think about this as a new structure to play with.
Absolutely. Well, we may need to talk to our insurance people first, but I like the ideas. We'll have to see if we can use
Yeah,
that.
we'll discuss that. We'll see how that goes.
So you're full up, but it's never too late to start planning for next year.
Correct?
So if you're interested and you didn't get in,
You should come and taste everybody else's so that you can come up with a chili that's definitely going to be the winner.
Prepare and then
see.
sign up the next day after, so you can
We
be
can
certain
handle that.
to
We
be
can
in line.
handle that. Absolutely.
all right. Well, thanks for being with us, and we're going to throw over to our live musical talent, Michaela Watson, right here on City Connector in Arbor Place Mall.
Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. 'Cause I don't wanna leave you lonely. You gotta make me change my mind. Baby, I got your number, and I know that you got mine. Baby, I got your number, and I know that you got mine. You can call me, baby. You can call me anytime. This year's more I can love you and give you what you need. I said this year's more I can love you and give you what you need. Too old to go chasing you around with my precious energy. I don't want no one to squeeze me, that might take away my life. I don't want no one to squeeze me, might take away my life. I just want someone to hold me, ooh, and rock me through the night. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn my back around. I said, just give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. 'Cause I don't wanna leave you lonely. You gotta make me change my mind. Baby, just give me one reason. Give me one reason why. Baby, just give me one reason. Give me one reason why. 'Cause I told you that I love you. Oh, that
Welcome back to City Connector right here at Arbor Place Mall. I cannot believe we're going to continue to talk about October the 20th, but we are. There's even more events going on in downtown Douglasville on October the 20th. We've got Karen Hopkins here from Rogue Runners.
Yes.
Wow. More events in downtown Douglasville.
It's hard to believe. We have a whole day of things, and we're happy to finish off the night with our 33rd annual City of Douglasville Moonlight Run.
33rd annual. Wow.
Yes. That's a long
Well, we're going to have like 10,000 people downtown.
It's going to be crazy.
On October
it's
the
a good thing
20th.
that parking deck is done, right?
That's right.
So
300 cars.
So how many people do you guys usually register for the event?
typically it's around 1,200 to 1,500 people.
Wow. I'm telling you, we're going to have 10,000 people.
Are you registering for the Moonlight Run?
No, I'm not.
You're not?
My daughter runs in the 1 mile.
He uses his daughter as an excuse
I
not
do.
to participate.
Yeah.
So
Now-
There's a gap between the races. We have a tot trot at
It's
7
like
o'clock.
5 minutes
At
between
7
We
o'clock.
it.
have
Right.
1 mile at 7:30 and then a 5K at 8 o'clock. So you have
At eight-
plenty of time.
at 8 o'clock?
Yes,
you have a lot
plenty
of time to be able to do the race.
I have 15 minutes. It takes her 12 minutes to run the mile, and then I have about 18 minutes to get ready for the 5K.
Well, that's your warm-up. It's the 1 mile
Oh.
with your daughter.
Right.
And then you run the 5K.
You know, that is a great idea. Why don't you do that, Marcia?
No, because I'll actually be working that day. So when I'm on the clock, I can't participate in an event. So I don't be working.
But you're not working at
Plus, I'm on
8
injured
o'clock.
reserve, so I can't do that.
8 o'clock.
Yeah.
I think Sarah Ray here from the chamber, she's here. I think she should participate in all of the events so
So-
that I'm not the only person that ever gets to participate.
Now, he started this a couple years ago doing the 100 mile and then participating in the run later. I mean, he set the bar, but now he's kind of fallen off since then.
I have.
You need this year is the perfect year to get back into it.
So are you guys still the only night run, 5K night run in Georgia?
I don't know about that because
I
I
know-
know there are some other night runs that are popping up. But as far as I know, on October 20th, that's the only night run you're going to find around.
I think Johnny touts this as the longest running, consecutively running night run 5K in Georgia.
Yes, yeah, I would certainly think so.
So that would mean you have a lot of repeat performers
Yes.
who come back year after year.
Well, this is primarily a local race. About 80 to 85% of the people who run this race are from Douglasville or the immediate community.
That's great.
Now,
great.
there's some pros that come out to this.
There were some pros. We'll see
Okay.
what happens this year because in years past we've had a prize purse where
Right.
the winners would take home a decent paycheck for that 14 minutes that they ran.
Wow.
But this year we've kind of scaled back. There is not a cash prize for the top positions, but we are going to do something else. We're going to raffle off some awesome prizes to pre-registered runners. So
Okay.
if you register before the race day, you'll be entered in this raffle we're going to do gift cards. We're going to have all kinds of great things for the community. We're really trying to make this a community event that people are interested in and excited about. So we're really excited about that.
Well, tell us a little bit about the health fair, because I know in the conference center that you guys usually have a health fair that's in conjunction with the registration. Will you still be having that this year?
Yes, we do have the health fair that starts at 3 o'clock. That also is in conjunction with packet pickup for the races, and local area health businesses come out. And we still have space available, so if a business would like to participate, we'd be more than happy to talk with them about that.
That's great.
What color are the shirts this year?
You'll just have to run it to find
Usually
out.
helps make my decision on the registration.
I can tell you it will be a technical t-shirt that we have in both youth and adult sizes.
Similar to last year.
Yes.
Is it going to be as bright as last year?
You will just have to see.
Wow.
That is another surprise. Almost like the
Yes.
judges for the chili cook-off.
Yeah, you gotta have some fun with it. So you'll just have to wait and see.
That's great.
It's like the peach tree. You've got to wait to find out what the shirt is going to be.
So what time do you guys usually wrap up? I know staff is there pretty late.
Yeah, probably about 10 or 11 o'clock is when we're wrapping up. We moved the race up to 8 o'clock. It had been at 9 o'clock in previous years, and we were there till midnight picking up. But
Wow.
we've kind of moved it up a little bit to help out with that some.
So that definitely culminates a long day. 6:30 that morning, starting off with the bike ride. And for those, there were some people last year and the year before that participated and both events. And I know that there was a swim last year, but we're not going to do the swim this year. But still, that makes for a long day for somebody participating in both, from 6:30 all the way until 11 o'clock on that Saturday night. So a long day.
There's a lot of opportunity for a nap in between there.
I guess it depends on if you do the 100 mile. If you do the 100 mile, what time do you think you'd get in? About 2, 3 o'clock?
2. Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess you can get in a nap. I don't know if I would want a nap.
I got a nap in when I did it. I did need a nap. I don't think I would have done it without a nap. I needed something.
Anything else you'd like to tell us about that day that folks can look forward to, or where they can register also?
Well, they can register on active.com, or if they go to our website at DC Rogue Runners or dcrr.org, they can download an application and fill that out and mail it in. There is a price increase on October 5th. So
October 5th.
Yes.
Everybody.
But again, you have to be pre-registered to be in the raffle. So we're really hoping folks will.
So you got to get in before October 5th to get.
Well, you have to get in before the race, by October 19th.
So no day of sign-ups would be eligible for the raffle.
Correct. Okay. We still do have race day registration, but you wouldn't be eligible for the raffle. That's correct.
Gotcha. And when are you guys going to hold that raffle? When will they know if they won or not? That evening?
I think, that evening, yes.
Okay.
All right. Wow. That is a long day.
It's a very long day. And I'm working that whole day. So will you be there with us in the morning around 6? You came last year.
I did. I was sick.
Yeah.
I did come down with some sort of head cold, weather change.
You're going to make that same excuse this year?
It wasn't an excuse.
Okay.
I did have the opportunity to change a lady's tire
you did.
just prior to the ride. Sick and all, I showed up to take care of my fellow riders as they left out on such a journey. I'm going to ride. I will ride. I'm going to do something less than 100 miles. Not sure what that will be. I will at least run the 1 mile with my daughter.
So Karen, he said with his daughter. I was going to say, you have to watch to see if his registration actually comes across.
Hopefully that will be a warm-up to a 5K.
There you go.
Little to no training. Anybody looking to train between now and October the 20th, we have...
Well, so you can come out and run with the Rogue Runners. We are a running group in this community, and you can come run with us.
And when do you guys run?
Well, we have several runs throughout the week. We encourage newcomers to come on Thursday nights. Mm-hmm. We meet there next to the fire station
council
downtown.
Meetings on Thursday nights?
We welcome all abilities.
And what are the other days, since he made an excuse about Thursday?
I mean, we run Monday, Tuesday. We run every day of the week.
There you go.
Every day of the week.
Every day.
Every day of the week.
There you go.
So everybody come out and join us. Where do y'all start? The fire station downtown?
At the fire station downtown,
right there
Thursday
downtown
nights at 7 o'clock.
All right.
There you go.
All right. We'll be right back with more City Connector right here at Arbor Place Mall. Closing us out today is going to be Michaela Watson. She played earlier for us right here in Arbor Place Mall. Michaela, what are you going to play for us closing us out today?
I'm going to play Black Horse in a Cherry Tree by KT Tunstall. Who Knows Who Cares by the Local Natives, and Give Me One Reason by Chasey Chapman.
All right. And where can folks find you if they want to find more information?
I'm on YouTube at Michaela Grace Watson, and Facebook is Michaela Grace Watson too.
All right.
Great. So be sure to join us next month, last Tuesday of the month, right here in Arbor Place Mall, 12 o'clock. If you can't catch us here, Digital Comcast 22. Don't look at Marcia. She's not going to help me out. Tributary something. What's the number?
Fix it.
It's 190 something. Anyway,
we're on this show, we probably want to learn those, don't you think? Or maybe they should get us some cue cards that they put up every time, and then we can say it in front.
That would work, because the Tributary channel's just recently changed, and that's the reason.
That's right. So I said we get some cue cards for next time, and then maybe I'll be able to say it.
Perfect. Or mycitytv.com. Check us out at the city website.
There you go.
We'll be back next Tuesday. Thanks to Arbor Place Mall and their hospitality right here
As
at
always.
the food court. All right, take us away.
I've been going down into the river, baby. Listen to the sound, something only God knows. figure it out, I can't stay. Water's in the clouds, it's my life about to change. Who knows? Who cares? So we took a van down to Colorado where we ran into the dead. Took you by the hand. No, but even with your doubts, it's okay. Take into account that it's all about to change. Who knows? Who cares? Whoa, whoa, you can let it down. Jump into the river, baby, easy as it sounds. It's never quite as easily done. Current has us now, it's okay. Take into account that it's all about the change. Who knows? Who cares? Whoa, whoa, And my heart is better than I know myself, so I'm gonna let it do all the talking. Staying away to the middle of nowhere with a big black horse and a cherry tree. Oh, felt a little fear upon my back, said don't look back, just keep on walking. That big black horse said look this way, he said hey lady, won't you marry me? And I said no, 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 you're not the one for me. No, 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 you're not the one for me. Well, my heart had a problem in the early hours, so I stopped it dead for a beat or two. Well, I cut some cold and shouldn't have done it, and I won't forgive me after all these years. Staying away to the middle of nowhere with a big black horse and a cherry tree. Now I won't come back 'cause I'm so happy, and now I got a home for the world to see, yeah. And I said no, 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 one for me. No, 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 you're not the one for me. Big black horse and a cherry tree. I can't quite get there 'cause my heart is taking me. Big black horse and a cherry tree. I can't quite get there 'cause my heart forsaken me. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. 'Cause I don't wanna leave you lonely. You gotta make me change my mind. Baby, I got your number, and I know that you got mine.